It has been an entire month since I last did a vlog. This is not getting any better, and I apologize because I know I've pretty much 100% neglected this channel, and I have no excuse, so I'm not going to try to make one up. I just didn't. This is the part where I contradict myself and actually try to make it up an excuse, but I just didn't vlog. I mean, like, every day I would be like, work on this figure, do this, or vlog, and then I would usually choose the other options, and that's basically it. And as you can imagine, this month has been very eventful, and this is why I recommend that you guys don't just subscribe to this channel, but also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram if you have any of those three things, because I post over there way, like, pretty much the most. So yeah, Joe's here, by the way. 111 LEGO Reviews 111.
Hello.
Yeah, delayed hello, but he's getting ready for LEGO Dimensions, which is actually coming out pretty much tonight at midnight at like some Walmarts and things. But this is going to be a long vlog, so hopefully you stick around because I'm basically going to go over everything that has happened this past month. So yeah, Arrow Season 4. We'll start with that. Arrow Season 4 is happening in like 10 days, and as much as I want to have a showcase with these Arrow Season 4 suit, Laurel Black Canary, and Diggle with his new Magneto helmet, I'm not sure if I'll be able to manage it. I'm working on the minifigures as fast as I can, but there's really not as much progress done on Laurel and on Diggle as much as I'd like to have done. So that showcase, hopefully, I mean, I'd like to get that showcase up, like, on the day that the Flash starts, which is the day before, on October 6th, but unfortunately, like I said, I'm not really sure if I'll be able to, but here's what I do have done on the minifigures. You can see that I've got the Arrow Season 4 suit, like, pretty much, I'd place him at maybe, like, 80%, because I still have to do a lot of the back detail and some detail on the sides of his legs, but other than that, he's pretty much done. I've made a lot of progress on him. I'll talk more about him, like, I guess in the showcase video, maybe another vlog after this when we're closer to Arrow Season 4, but I did sculpt the hood, which is definitely something interesting. I did a lot of 3D elements on the torso, and it was really cool. I took a much different approach to this this version of Arrow, and it's significantly different than last year's. And then you can see I've got the Black Canary back there, the Laurel Lance Black Canary, and then you've got Diggle here as well, who I started on, and all three of which have painted faces, which I'm really proud of. And what kind of sucks, though, is you guys probably saw, like, my Human Torch, for instance, where I, like, painted the hair on, and I did that, like, for Franklin with Grand Theft Auto 5, like, back in, like, the start of 2014. I can't do it for Diggle because if I want the helmet to go on, the paint and helmets don't exactly cooperate, so that's not exactly a thing I can do. So unfortunately, Diggle will be bald, and I'm just going to be keeping the helmet on most of the time, but obviously in the showcase video, you'll see the head in its entirety, and you might notice that we're setting up Christmas stuff already. That's my family. We tend to do that and set up Christmas stuff really early. I actually just bought my sister a really awesome, like, Christmas poster that lights up today. We've got a Christmas problem, but yeah, Christmas is happening. And speaking of Christmas, the Force Awakens set, Force Friday happened, and I survived. I know it was a month ago already. Damn, that was a month ago. Jeez, or almost a month ago. Holy crap. But that was incredible. That night was absolutely insane. And believe it or not, I managed to get everything on my list except for the Black Series 6-inch Stormtroopers, because, man, when they opened those doors at Toys R Us, people just grabbed carts, some of which didn't even do that, and just headed straight for the shelves, and like it was like a bee's nest of people on the Hasbro figures. Nobody was going near the Lego sets. I had no problems getting the Lego sets, and they were widely available at all the Walmarts that I went to right after that Toys R Us trip, the Force Friday opening, and it was insane. And as you guys saw, I went through an entire week of reviewing all 7 sets for Star Wars The Force Awakens. Right now I have them on, like, my dad's shelf right now because we haven't actually set up proper shelves yet. But yeah, I reviewed every single one review a day, and you guys know that I only post a review like once a week, so that was really insane. But that was something that I did not think I'd be able to pull off, and I managed to do it. And unfortunately, the Ray Speeder review didn't come out like I kind of broke the chain of posting 1 review a day at the end there with Ray Speeder because I was having some computer issues. So I mean, yeah, but that was madness and probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done as a YouTuber. But I pulled it off. And also, I do want to mention that for Fallout 4, I can basically say right now that I have started on a Fallout 4 minifigure, the Power Armor, and this figure would not be possible without Josiah. And Josiah goes by two names. He goes by Bricks Alive on like Flickr, and then he goes by like I think the Brick Barracks on Instagram. You guys might know him. He makes some amazing sculpts, and he makes just some absolutely fantastic things. And I can't wait to see what you guys I can't wait to see when you guys are able to see what him and I are working on for Halo 5 Guardians. It's going to be pretty awesome, and what I'm going to be painting from him, it's going to be totally insane. And I'm also collaborating with Sonder for Halo 5 too. So basically, the Halo 5 showcase is going to be really, really. I mean, the sculpts that you're going to see in that showcase are going to be pretty sweet. I can't wait for you guys to actually, when I am actually able to get those sculpts and they're able to finish them and I'm able to get them in my hands and paint them and start posting previews to get ready for Halo 5 Guardians. I can't believe that's already coming out at the end of next month. Man, that's going to be insane, because then after Halo 5 in like 2018, 2019, we've only got like one more Halo game with Master Chief according to 343. And by the way, with Master Chief, I have made significant progress on him, by the way, like since my last vlog. And you can see that I've pretty much painted a lot of it. And by the way, this is, I just said by the way like 3 times in the past few sentences, but yeah, this Master Chief armor is from Brick Affliction, and Brick Affliction really isn't around anymore, unfortunately, but I've been hanging on to one of his Master Chief sets basically since 2013 when I got it from him, which was, yeah, that was Brick Fair 2013 actually. So I've been hanging on to that armor set ever since that Brick Fair, and I'm finally painting it now. But before I can actually work on my Halo 5 figures or that Fallout 4 figure, those 2 sculpts from Brick Affliction, the Master Chief, and then the Bricks Alive with the Fallout 4 power armor, which once again is amazing. I have to finish my Arrow figures first, and once again, there they are. But you'll see behind them, I've got all my Force Awakens figures lined up and ready to go, because obviously the big Force Awakens showcase video, the upgraded showcase video, it'll be similar to the Age of Ultron showcase, as I mentioned, in the sense that they'll be upgraded minifigures. So I have all those ready to go, and I actually did, you guys might have, like if you watched my Kylo Ren Command Shuttle review, you might have noticed that I did mention that I kind of felt like the printed head, well, it's great that we got the printed head because the helmet is so weird. I actually like took the printed head that LEGO provides and I thinned out the visor to make it look a little bit more accurate, and I'm definitely really happy with it. And I guess it's a quick little preview because I'm not going to be working on my Force Awakens figures for probably like another month or two. I'll just give you a quick look at that. You can kind of see how I thinned out the visor. It's not, man, it makes the visor look so much thinner than it actually is on my freaking iPhone, but it looks really awesome. And I did make some progress on Rey, and it's really nice to actually give the minifigure that I've made progress on the proper hairpiece, because she had the mask the whole time, because the eBay, I don't know what I would refer to them as, the eBay sellers who were selling the Rey figures before Force Friday, they weren't providing the hairpieces, so I basically had the mask on her the whole time. And it's nice to actually have, like the torso that I painted given like a proper hairpiece from the set. So yeah. And then Ultron Prime version 2 was a thing that I did, and Breakthrough Army was like, if you guys saw the showcase video, they were nice enough to actually send out the Ultron head and their new chest piece. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the head if you watch the video, but the chest piece I think really makes my Ultron Prime figure from my original Age of Ultron showcase come together, and it looks really awesome. And I'm really proud of the way this minifigure looks, especially now with that massive upgrade and him having the torso armor, which I think would probably address a lot of the problems you guys had with that Ultron figure that I did back in May. So yeah, other than that, there are things that I want to mention, such as my Funko collection. Now, if you guys don't know what Funkos are, or I guess they're Funko Pop figures. Pop figures are basically like these little bobbleheads that have like black beady eyes, they've got massive heads, and they've got really small bodies, and I have been collecting them kind of obsessively, and this is probably unhealthy, but you can see them all right there. I've got the entire Force Awakens line except for like 2 or 3 of them. I don't really collect like the extra variants, and this is not something that you're gonna see customs of, by the way. This is just a side thing, because honestly, I think what draws me to Funko figures, and I've said this to my friends already, like what I think is really cool is how Funko, they're able to make characters so recognizable within the confines of small bodies, big heads, black beady eyes, and they do it so well for every single figure, and I just think it is so damn cool. And I guess Venom kind of excluded because he doesn't have those eyes, because there's really no way they would have been able to do that and make it look good, and I guess Kylo Ren too. So I mean, not all of them obviously have the big black beady eyes, but I think it's still creatively really, really fun, and just something cool that I'm collecting off to the side. But yeah, I've got like all the Arrow figures, the Flash figures, and like I said, I don't collect like the unmasked variants or anything. This is just a side thing I'm doing for myself. I got this new Scarlet Witch recently, which is pretty cool, and Joe and I are actually looking forward to the Arkham Knight ones that are coming out soon, and the Agent Carter one. So it's become a little bit of a problem, but like I said, I think creatively it's just something that I'm kind of drawn to as a little side thing. And it's really cool to have my own mini Funko wall, man. So yeah, you can kind of see it there. And then I've got all these Black Series figures from The Force Awakens all set up here. I've got the entire first wave, and they are absolutely awesome. And you can see the Stormtrooper, like I said, is the one that I missed out on Force Friday. And thankfully, though, my Target, I got 2 of them. My Target, like a week later, I noticed, like on Target.com, because I would check back, because if you go on Target.com, you can check your local store stock. And I checked back like a week later, and it was out of stock, and then I called, and they said, oh, we're actually getting some tomorrow. So then I, like, the middle of the night, I knew they'd be stocking the shelves if they were actually getting them in, and you know they'd be registering them in their system. So I checked, and then overnight, like 2 stores changed from out of stock to in stock, and I'm like, Mom, get up, we have to go, because scalpers are just so insane that I was just kind of concerned that maybe they would actually like be at the store when they open to snag all the Force Awakens figures to sell them for like, because like if you don't know those figures, I know you guys don't really care about action figures, but this is just something I wanted to show you toward the end of this vlog here. They're selling them for like, they were selling them for like double the price, like $20 figures for like 40, 50 bucks. So I made sure that we went there and grabbed those. But yeah, another thing that I want to mention is I saw Maze Runner Scorch Trials, and Scorch Trials was absolutely insane. I know a lot of you guys, if you saw the first Maze Runner, if you care about Maze Runner at all, some of you guys, or at least a lot of people, didn't like Scorch Trials. Personally, I thought it was amazing and just really terrifying and dark, though, especially in comparison to the first one. It's so much more violent and gruesome and just horrible, but it was still a great film, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, I can't believe they pumped that movie out in a year. Unfortunately, the conclusion does not happen until 2017, so it's going to be, we're going to be living a life like post everything in 2016 when we actually get a conclusion to this Maze Runner trilogy from the, you know, this big book adaptation. So yeah, really awesome film, and it was a great sequel to the first one, which I absolutely loved. And yeah, so Lego Dimensions, like I mentioned at the start of the vlog, coming out tomorrow. And I mean, there's Lego Dimensions is not something I'm bringing to my channel. There's no way I'd be able to bring that to my channel in any capacity. I mean, I could do something on here maybe, but there's no real point. I don't do gameplays, but I mean, it's still, I'm really excited for it. I'm probably not going to get it until after I finish my Arrow Season 4 customs, because if I want to get these Arrow Season 4 customs done, like, before Arrow Season 4 starts, or, like, just the week after, there's no way I can be playing Lego Dimensions right now, or really any other game in general. So, yeah, really cannot believe Lego Dimensions is already coming out, too. It's like, all of this is just happening so freaking fast. But, yeah, speaking of something else I got on Force Friday, by the way, I got this guy, this freaking, like, this massive Stormtrooper, the First Order Stormtrooper, and I kind of got that out of rage because I realized that I didn't get the Black Series Stormtrooper, and you know what? I was like, I'll just take home, like, this child-sized version of it, because I was rage quitting. And yeah, speaking of other things that I picked up in this past month, I got these Sideshow Collectibles Phase 2 Captain Rex, and I absolutely could not pass on this one because it's an amazing figure from Sideshow, their 6-scale line. And I remember I would dream, because I love Sideshow figures quite a bit, and I remember I'd dream if Sideshow would one day make a Phase 2 Captain Rex, and they did, and I missed out on it. It sold out on Sideshow, so I had to pay like a scalper price, but I mean, I still did not want to miss out on that figure, and you know, watch as the price only got higher and higher, so I made sure to snag that just recently, and so that's been on my printer for a while. And then also, I've got this, and my lightsabers are back. And these lightsabers I had back at the house, if you guys remember, and at least my hardcore fans here. And these, I've got Anakin's lightsaber here. I've got Darth Vader's, which I actually got in 2005 in New York City when I first became a Star Wars fan. I can't turn on Luke's lightsaber, unfortunately, because we don't have any AAA batteries to do so. But yeah, I got these. I got this one in 2013, Anakin's lightsaber, and like I mentioned, Darth Vader's in 2005. I think I got Luke's lightsaber in like 2013 too. But I mean, yeah, we found these in storage, expecting like the acidic batteries to have corroded them so badly to the point where they wouldn't be able to turn on. But thankfully they're fine, and this is something else that I'm figured I'd show you. I'm just basically showing you like all kinds of collectibles in this vlog that I picked up from the past month. But yeah, I mean, this past month was really just that straight week of Force Awakens reviews, and then that straight week, you know, like that straight up Ultron showcase. I'm running out of words. But yeah, so problem being, now with those Force Awakens reviews done and no sets coming out and nothing to analyze because no conventions are going on, no toy fair, no nothing like that, there's no real videos for me to do at the moment. So really, it's just going to be like showcases spread apart, I think, for the next couple months, maybe even the next few months. I don't know, because sometimes my channel hits a low point like this where there really isn't a lot for me to do videos on. So at this point, like I said, it's just going to be like the Arrow Season 4 showcase. And one thing I do want to talk about, actually, Flash Season 2. Why am I not doing a Flash Season 2 showcase as well? Well, there's one reason there. I would definitely would have loved to have had Jay Garrick and Zoom show up. Like, I would have, you know, but they're not going to show up, like, in the Flash Season 2 until like the mid-season finale maybe. So the problem there is I can't make them, and I don't know why I said Jay Garrick won't show up till the mid-season finale. He'll be in episode 2, so I'll be able to get working on Jay Garrick fairly soon. But the problem there is Zoom himself, like I said, probably won't show up till like the mid-season finale, kind of like the Reverse Flash did. So you probably won't see me make Jay Garrick and Zoom together in a showcase for like maybe another month or two, perhaps even longer than that. So I mean, as much as I would love to, I can't. And we already have full-on looks at the Season 4 costume. We already have, you know, the Black Canary suit hasn't changed for Season 4. I mean, she's not wearing the wig anymore. But that's really the only difference. Diggle, I have enough reference to work with to where I can make the whole figure. But Flash, I mean, all I did, actually, I should point this out. For my existing Flash figure, I'm not going to make a new Flash figure because I already like this one that I made last year, and I really wouldn't do it any differently. So what I did do was I painted the symbol white. That's it. There's really nothing else to be done for Barry Allen there. But yeah, I mean, Zoom and Jay Garrick are definitely in order when the time is right. So I just wanted to address that for you guys. And also, speaking of The Force Awakens, really hoping that now it's fall, like J.J. Abrams promised at Comic-Con, that we'll actually get a new Force Awakens trailer, like trailer 3, possibly even the final trailer, because based on the way they've been marketing the movie, the third trailer might be the last trailer, because I mean, we're already so close to the film. It's unbelievable. Star Wars Episode 7 is coming out in like three and a half months. That is unbelievable. But yeah, so I think to cap off this review and to wrap everything up, I have an announcement that I've been saving for those of you who have stuck around all the way through the end. And this is something that happened shortly after my last vlog, and like shortly after Force Friday. And this is something that I have not even posted on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. This is something I wanted to save for a vlog, and she has not been introduced to you guys yet. But I'm going to do it right now because we got a new hamster, and her name is Rufina. And okay, before you laugh at the name, the funny story behind that is, if you guys remember, it was 2013, my sister got me a hamster that was doing a funny dance in the pet store. And she basically, from like October to December, she was taking care of it in her closet so that I wouldn't see it. And she gave him to me as a surprise. And Rufus was alive from pretty much all of 2013 into the middle until June of 2014, when both him and our first hamster, Simon, both passed away in the same week, which really sucked. And with all the chaos that has been our lives, we really have not been ready to get a hamster until just after Force Friday. And so basically, her name was Rufina. And I say her because my sister thought that he was a she for all those months. Before, like just before Christmas, she was like, oh, he's a he. So she renamed him to Rufus. So basically, Rufina is now a part of the family. And what's funny too is she looks the same. Rufina actually has the exact same hair color as Rufus did. And this is Rufina. She's the new member of the MGF family. So make some noise for Rufina in the comments. I don't know. But yeah, this is officially a thing. And Rufina, you don't have to be afraid of the iPhone, I promise. It's all good. But yeah, this has happened. And this is... It's so weird too because... Okay, let's not hold it that way. It's so weird because she looks exactly like Rufus. So when I look in the cage, and this was actually the cage that we used for Rufus for like the first year that we had him. It's so weird because it's like he's back, but in the form of a she. And she's got so many characteristics that he did. Like we gave Rufus yogurt drops, and he would take them out of my hands, and she does the same thing. It's really kind of surreal. But what was funny was we were supposed to get a male. And by the way, if you don't know what kind of hamster this is like a Syrian hamster, and it was supposed to be a he, but because our pet stores here in Asheville, they don't order males, like any of them. So when this one pet store that we have right across the street actually ordered one male, the guy who takes the orders from the store, I guess, thought that it was a mistake and just kept it all females, and so we ended up with her, and what was going to be the hamster named Gus turned into Rufina, basically the successor to Rufus, I guess. So yeah, it happened. I mean, we might get a second hamster at some point and actually name that one Gus. We haven't decided yet, but we definitely were ready for another hamster. It's definitely the right time, and given that we're only down to just Toddy and Bella, our two puppies, we figured a hamster was in order, and she is here. Rufina is now officially a part of the family, and she is very curious. And let's not. Yeah, I was gonna put her back in and wrap up this vlog. Joe, are you still there?
Of course.
Yeah. So that's Rufina, guys. Say hello to Rufina. It's officially happened and is now a thing. But yeah, that's it, guys. Once again, I apologize for not doing a vlog in a month. I will get on that and get back to weekly vlogs at least. And also, the video slate, I'm going to work on it and, keep working on my custom minifigures. But as of right now, they're all I got. So you're not really going to be seeing as many videos as I'd like you to. And I'm not going to review older sets from the summer line that I missed out on, because I know you guys have already seen those sets in their entirety. And even though I have the Desert Outpost and I was going to review it, it's already too late. And, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully I'll find other things to do videos on. The Force Awakens C-3PO polybag that's coming out in November already got released in, like, the UK. And I ordered one, so I'll be reviewing that at least. When that comes in. So, I mean, there will be some kind of video from possibly before the Arrow Season 4 showcase, if not a little after. So, I mean, videos are going to come when I can do them, because as of right now, like I said, there's not much for me to do videos on, aside from the custom minifigures that I'm doing. So much has happened in the past month that I'm sure there are so many things you guys probably wanted me to address that I wanted to address that I won't be able to mention. But maybe the next vlog, we'll see. But I think I'm going to end it there, guys. And Joe, say bye.
Goodbye.
Okay. Bye.